I've done a lot of stupid things in my life, and I'm sure many will testify. But now I'm doing something where I assert that I know I'm doing something stupid and I'm going to keep on doing it. And no, it's not leading to Clydesdales up the garden path. Keep watching and I'll tell you what I mean. So as you can see, we're out with the girls at the moment, taking them for a walk. This is a road that we used to walk on quite a bit, but it was a whole lot better than what it is now. The council, I think, have pretty much let it go, and with all the rain that we've had, it's nowhere near as nice as what it was. Anyway, that's what it is. But the first thing we wanted to share is just to give you a bit of an update on Maurice.
Yes! Reese.
If you've been watching the videos, know that she's had bad feet and that the solution was to have her shod. Well, we're very thankful that since we did have her shod, she hasn't looked back.
Yeah.
Her feet have just been getting better and better and better.
Happy and back to pushy ways.
Yeah, she'll run around the paddock now. She's just real happy to be back in a space where she can run without pain. So that's the update. So we're very thankful for that. So all of that grief has now come to an end.
Woo.
And we now have a horse that's not lame anymore, which is really good.
I'm not used to her walking on my left. Do you mind if I part ways with you?
Yeah, you part ways again.
She's used to walking on the right.
So you'll probably notice that they're a little bit toey at the moment.
Yeah.
Part of that is because when we've done trail walks in the past, the trail's been wide and clear. Yeah. This one's getting narrower and narrower, and the ground is wet and muddy, and it's all new for them. So they're not scared. I think they're just having a great time. They're enjoying being out of the paddock.
It's something different for them.
Yeah, new smells, new things to see.
Yeah.
But they're doing really well. They're having fun, and that's part of what we've got to do for their well-being, is keep them entertained.
It's not only their physical well-being, as in their exercise that we're doing this for, it's their mental well-being. Just getting them, exposing them to all different environments, and yeah, letting them use their brain, especially for the younger ones.
Yes.
It's really good for them to they say it's one of the best things you can do for a horse, especially a young horse, is take them on a trail ride.
Yeah, and look, that's Hope. She's just over 3, and you may note that I'm having to pull her back. She's eager. She just wants to go and look and smell and be a little kid.
Yeah.
But we have to train them, and they have to understand that their position when we're out with them is right by our side. So I'll put a little bit of pressure on her by a bit of a pull back on the halter, or I might put the rope across her chest just to say, hey, you're getting a little too excited. Just like a parent would with a child in a candy store. This is their candy store.
It's about, what if we were just to let go of the reins? Would we say, let's have a journey of faith?
Yeah, look, it would be a faith, but I don't know that I'd like the outcome.
Be pretty risky.
I think they'd hang around, but I think they'd go, great, let's go explore.
Right.
And then the moment something cracks or falls from a tree, they'll do a bolt. And then who knows what'll happen.
Fireworks.
Let's get back to stupid.
Oh yeah, you called yourself stupid. I don't think you're stupid.
Well, I appreciate that. Many would disagree.
No, I love you.
But maybe stupid's too strong a word.
Yeah.
Let's just say crazy maybe, or brave.
Non-logical?
Non-logical. The whole perspective on this all has to do with a thing called faith. So you know that we've said in previous videos that we're a faith ministry. And faith ministries are, if I can use the word, doing things illogical, doing things a little crazy. The reason for that is we're not actually doing this because we chose to run a good business, or we chose to do something that was going to give us a bit of fun. We're doing this because we believe God called us to do it.
Yeah.
Now, I would have loved an email. Short of an email, I would have loved a big booming voice from the sky.
Instead, you had to just listen to the still small voice.
Right.
Yeah.
So that still small voice is not one that you necessarily hear, it's in your conscience, and it's the word of God speaking to you saying, this is the way, walk ye in it.
Yeah.
Now, everybody knows what their conscience is. That's what speaks to your mind when you go into the shop and you go, if I just quickly put that under my jacket, I'll get it for nothing. Well, we choose not to because that's not the right thing.
Yeah.
It's your conscience speaking to you. We have every reason to believe that God has asked us to do this ministry work.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, especially at times like right now, it's really hard.
Yeah, it certainly is.
The reason it's really hard is we have these beautiful horses,
Yes, you are beautiful.
and I can't even begin to tell you how much they cost to feed. I can't even begin to tell you how much work they are. But the problem is right now we don't have any money. Now this is not a plea for money, so don't switch off now and go, oh, they're just asking for money.
It's not a sob story.
No, we're not asking for money at all.
No.
What we're telling you about is our faith journey. And faith is simply believing that at some point in time, when at the last minute it all seems hopeless, God provides.
He's building our faith.
This horse here, this horse here, they are two examples of faith. We didn't have the money to buy them. Yet at the point in time that they needed to be paid for, God provided. So for many, they may think that this journey is crazy. Clydesdales, and I'm not even going to tell you how big a property we have. It's small.
Yeah.
But if I did actually tell you, some might be rather horrified. Because these aren't little horses.
No.
And we've got 5. But
Beautiful girls. Hey.
look at their condition.
Yeah.
Look how happy they are. We've managed on the small space that we've got.
Okay, baby. Okay.
But we have faith and we believe God's going to provide something bigger.
Yeah.
When we talk about this big filming project that we're going to do in Canada,
It's massive.
the budget is scary. But
Yeah.
we know that God's going to provide.
Yeah.
That's faith. And I guess,
Faith or fate, did you say?
no, it's not fate.
Right.
This is faith. What I am going to do though is I am going to use this opportunity for an advertisement. And it's not an advertisement that relates to money. It's an advertisement that relates to what you can see moving forward. If you're not quite sure what faith means, or if you want to see something that's crazy and illogical actually happen, the advertisement is just keep watching. There's a lot more to come. And as we take you on this journey, we're going to be able to reveal to you the blessing that comes when you trust in the direction that God gives. And I do want to say this. The direction that God gives is not just for us. It's for everybody who's prepared to listen.
Yeah.
And that includes you. And it would just absolutely give us joy inexpressible for us to be able to show you what God is doing for us, because we know He will do it for you as well. I'm not here to preach,
No.
but I'm here to say faith is a hard journey, but it's worthwhile.
Hang on.
It's rewarding.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Woohoo. Hello, I'm here.
Oh,
Having an Alzheimer's moment.
Yeah, thanks. Hi. I was looking for a tree to tie her to.
Well, no, I'm thinking I'm going to put it over on the mound and I'll just get up from the mound.
Okay, all right, so come over.
We'll see how we go there.
Okay. Come on, Rissy.
Stand there or stand in. This is going to be fun.
Okay, let me try and move her over.
No, no. No, I want you to keep her still. That's your job.
What if I smack her on the bum?
Yeah, you're in trouble if you do. Just keep her still. Good girl, Reese. Good girl, Reese. Now that's how you have to get up on a Clydie when you're out and you've got no step up.
Okay, let's just
Hang
give
on.
you some. One of the most powerful lessons that we can ever learn is what's called an object lesson. It's when we can see something and we can understand it easily, and then we apply it to something which is maybe a little bit more complex. If you noticed the way the horses were walking through those trails, there were spots where they were very narrow. But even though they were narrow, they were still very purposeful in where they put their feet. So Hope here didn't want to get her feet wet. At every stage did she come to a puddle, she made sure that she could go around it. Even at one point having to go almost under the scrub. But she knew what she was doing, she could see where her feet were. That's the journey of faith. As I'm leading Hope, I have to trust that she's going to do exactly what she needs to do to be on the path beside me. I have faith that she will do it. I can't see it, but I can trust it. And when I get to the other side and I look at a video, I can see, wow, she did exactly what she needed to do. Even now, as they're walking, they know where their feet are, and I have to trust that. That's what we're learning with faith. We can't see what God's going to do, but because we've got evidence of the things that He's done in the past, we can have confidence to know that in the future, He'll do the same things. Because the Bible says God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. He can be fully trusted. And because He can be fully trusted, I can have faith. That's a great thing. So, for those who may have just joined it, and this is the first video that you're watching, the 3 projects that we're talking about is a mini-series which we're going to film in Canada. Big production crew, big series, fantastic reenactment of a best-selling book. And then there's the truth clips, which are another whole series of videos which are just about Bible truth, but done in a really simple cinematic way, really beautiful. You'll love watching those and you'll learn an awful lot. And then we've got the life videos. That's these videos where we take these guys out, we show you how we train them, we tell you about our ups and downs, our journey, and all of the things that are about how we're going to make this thing happen.
Yeah.
And then, once all that's done, we're going to take you with us as we take them on the road.
That is why I always say, make sure that you subscribe.
Did you get it?
Subscribe to the channel.
For those who missed it.
Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Give us the thumbs up, please. Oh, make sure you comment and ask questions. We're more than happy. We're actually waiting for you to ask questions so we can answer everything, because we're having a great time on this journey and we want you to share it with all your family, friends and community so you guys can enjoy the journey with us.
Absolutely. So just for those who haven't made a comment, when you do, she responds within
split
30 seconds, a minute, because she's waiting for it. So don't disappoint.
But it actually depends what their time zone,
yeah, that's
and where
true.
they are in the world. And make sure you let us know where you are in the world. I want to know where everybody's watching from.
Now that world thing doesn't make any sense, because I wake up in the middle of the night, roll over, and
here I am.
So 24/7. Anyway, until next time.
Yeah.
May His love be known.
And His grace be shown.
Hey, that's good, fella.
Good girl.
You're good, Bubba.
Yeah.
And what are you doing hiding behind there, Miss Bubba? You're a good girl too, huh?
Yeah. I don't know who put this saddle on, but it's wrong. It's only a short ride home, Reese.